Hello, cinephiles. This is Skylar, your leader. And this is my dirty Mountain Dew cream soda dew review. Um, but before we get into that, you might have a few questions. You might be wondering why my camera's out of focus. You might be wondering why I'm recording on whatever quality I'm recording on. It's like 320p or something. Maybe it's 480. And I'll answer those questions because I think in order for you to fully take in this taste test, you're going to need the context behind why it's happening, why now, uh, what happens next, and what went into the creation of this review, right? So there are a few more questions I'm sure you have right now. What's that beautiful music in the background? It's a Ween song. It's called Mountain Dew. Um, it's a live recording. They never. It's one of those songs they just didn't release, even though it was really good. Mountain Dew by Ween. So that'll be playing in the back. Possibly. I have no idea how loud it is on the recording. It might be overtaking my voice, and if so, that's all right. That's okay. Because we're here for the dew, you know. Not for me, but you also may be wondering why I'm um, wearing a jacket right now. Because as we all know, it's very hot. It's very hot this summer, and I would say I agree. I'm currently very hot. Actually, I have a fan pointed at me. Maybe that's also picking up in the recording, which would be nice. I'm wearing a jacket because I'm insecure about um, my upper arms. Okay, you know, insecurity is very real. I went outside. I went to the gas station because I wanted a Mountain Dew Red. Right? Okay, see, now we're getting back into Mountain Dew stuff. I wanted a Mountain Dew Red, and I went to 3 gas stations, because, my street, we have, like, 2 on one side and then 1 on the other. I went to the first 2, only had the Classic Dew, which isn't my favorite. I think Mountain Dew really shines in their variety, you know? That's what makes them special to me. Because, the original Mountain Dew flavor is kind of just... it tastes like battery acid, right? You could probably... you could, power a camera with that thing. But... yeah, third gas station I went to, they had Mountain Dew Voltage, which is good. I've got that on my car. I'm not going to move the camera to show you, but I've got a little Mountain Dew Voltage, the old logo, on my corkboard. The red and Voltage I enjoy, although I mostly just enjoy the Voltage because it's blue, not because it's good. It's good, it's just too much, it's, the flavor, it's a little much, right? So, there was something else I had to get to before we get to the taste test. Okay? There's something else we had to, I went outside, went to the gas station, Mountain Dew. So, I thought, might as well pick up this new flavor. I'm pretty sure it's new. The Dirty Mountain Dew, I believe, is new. And... there was something else. I know there was I don't want to get into this taste test until we have all our bases covered. We have all the context, out in the open. Oh, right, yes, okay. The reason I'm not looking at the camera the reason I'm not looking there is because I'm not big on eye contact. Really not. It makes me a little. If I were to stare at the camera, it would make me a little nervous. For this taste test, I might accidentally spit some out. So apologies for that. Bumblebee's playing. I meant to. The Mountain Dew song was supposed to be on loop, but it wasn't. Completely my fault. I'm sorry if that derails anything. If that derails this review, but yeah, I'm also another insecurity of mine is, my jaw, right? And I feel like a lot of trans women feel similarly about that. It's probably my honest feature. At some forum lingo for you. Gigahan. Do I think I'm a gigahan? Not. Sometimes. Right now I don't. I think my side profile is better. But that's also why I turned the camera quality down. And the focus, and I shifted the focus of the camera. And turned the quality down. And put it at like a kind of diagonal angle here. So you wouldn't see me head on, full detail, full like little mug, little 5 o'clock shadow. No, I don't have a 5 o'clock shadow per se, but everyone has kind of a shadow here. And for obvious reasons, not the biggest fan of that. Not the biggest fan of people seeing that. Not, what can I say? Yeah, my fair share of insecurities. So I'm just glad we can get this out in the open before we do this taste test, so you kind of understand what you're watching a little bit, So I guess, yeah, we'll just we'll do the taste test and we'll see where we go from there. Yeah, so this is the dirty Mountain Dew, cream soda dew. And in case you were wondering what it was, it's not a soda, it's a dew. So, yeah, and just to be completely transparent with you here, I did take a little sip beforehand. I did take a little sip before the review. So I'm gonna try and kind of recreate my thoughts when I had this first sip. Okay? Alright, yeah. Well, let's just get right into it, and we'll see where we go from there. Alright, hear that fizz when it opens? That's great. Okay. Cream soda dew. Dirty Mountain Dew. Cream soda dew. It's a dew. I guess I said it's not a soda to do, but it says cream soda dew. Okay, so no, I think I was right. It's like how ice cream. I mean, have you seen, like, you get ice cream from the store, right? And it'll say it's like a frozen dairy dessert. It doesn't say ice cream. It says frozen dairy dessert. Why is that? Like, they're legally not allowed to call it ice cream? Because, I mean, what constitutes as ice cream, and where do you get that? Like, if everything is just a frozen dairy dessert, where the fuck do you get ice cream then? And I guess Mountain Dew, what qualifies as a soda, and why can't it be a soda? I get Dew's in the title, but clearly it says it's not a soda, it's a dew. It's a cream soda flavored dew. And right up here where it usually says soda, it says dew. So it feels like another ice cream situation to me. So I don't know if that's interesting. But yeah, I mean, I guess without further ado, no more delays. Let's we'll take a sip of this cream soda dew, and we'll see where we go from there. All right, cheers. Yeah, it's good.